5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the ROMELLO Marcellus show. The fly uncle you always wish you had. Bring him out. Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
I had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events. Major show alert. All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you.
Check it out.
You're now rocking with the best.
Here I am, god damn it. Man, my intro is so dope. I don't know, man. I love my intro. That is so fucking dope. I could listen to that about 5 times, man. Yeah. And yeah, you need to listen to it too while you're riding around in your car so you can hear that thing hit, because it hits different in the car. It's way different in the car. Yeah. Look, man. You know, last night I did a little something different, and I think I'm going to be doing it more often. I'm going to shorten the content, man. We're going to get a good run of content in. And then we're going to go into our music segment. You know, I'm going to call it music and meditation for grown folks, man, because we need that. Good wholesome music, man. Some neo soul, some jazz, some trip jazz, little house, some reggae. Yeah. Good shit. It's a shame, man, because we don't control the music that we listen to now. And it's sad that we're being engineered to program ourselves with ignorance. I'm not knocking the hustle of those that are doing that music, but, you know, got to be responsible for what we take into our minds and our bodies and our spirits. And that's what it is. Yeah. I want to shout out to everybody, man, that supports this show. If you like it, man, please click like and subscribe. Links in the bio. All that good stuff. Fall is finally here. The weather's trying to change. Also, take care of your intake. Get your water, your teas, all that good stuff, man, so you can stay well and stay healthy on through it. Yeah. A lot of events coming up, man, that I'm sure a lot of us are getting ready to go to for Thanksgiving holidays and Christmas and New Year's. And you have your black affairs. While you're moving about, people, please be mindful, be responsible, and protect yourselves. Wear your masks when you need to. Wash your hands. Use your hand sanitizers. All of that good stuff. And make sure you get plenty of rest. Yeah. Be thankful, man, that you are here. And, you know, whatever you're going to, man, going through, call it all joy. There's always a test before you get the breakthrough. All right? Just letting a few people get into the room. It's going to be an interesting show, man. I'm doing a little something different, man. I've been kicking it around for a moment, and yeah, I know I can hold it down by myself, but I'm going to try a little something else this evening. Yeah, hopefully you'll like it, and we'll see where it goes. Yeah, and I'm talking about I got a special co-host for the evening. Jay Sunshine is going to be on the show with me to talk about this or help me navigate the question of the evening. Yeah. So sit back, get ready to enjoy that. As a matter of fact, without further ado, I have to go ahead and go into it. I'm not going to get into today's current events because that's really none of my business. Whatever's happened to those folks or happening with those folks, hey, prayers go out to them. But we're right here, and I want to thank you because you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with us tonight. And while you're riding, the topic tonight is the lies niggas tell to get pussy. Yeah, you heard it. The lies niggas tell to get pussy. Yeah. Without further ado, let me go ahead and bring my guest on in. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Good. Well, here is your trial by fire.
Trial by fire, huh?
Your trial by fire. the question that we're asking this evening is the lies niggas tell to get pussy. What are some of your experiences? What lies have you heard to have someone engage you and played you or attempted to play you?
Also an attempt to play me.
Usually that's what motherfuckers lying for.
I mean, no, absolutely. Shoot, I'm not married. I've been, let me just eat it. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a very interesting one. Because I have
Wow.
let people just eat it after being asked multiple times in the same setting. And my response is always, if I let you eat it, that's all that's happening. I'm not returning no favors. We ain't fucking.
Wow.
And so when it goes exactly as I say, there have been times when that man just isn't happy because I guess he believes his head is so great that that's going to break me down.
Did he eat the groceries? Or just the front part?
Just the front part. Not really into the grocery thing.
Okay.
Yeah, what else? You know, I
You
want to
said
be
you
with
weren't you were not married, or did they say they weren't married?
They weren't married. That's what the lies that they tell.
Oh, my sponsorship. Oh, tonight the popcorn is brought to you by Skinny Bitch Popcorn. For all you skinny bitch, well, you bitches that need to get skin popcorn, and by the letter M for margarita. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've all, I guess as men, we've told some lies. I mean, I've told a couple of humdingers too in my time.
Like what?
Well, I mean, I can't speak for, well, let me do this. Let me speak in third party about individuals. You ever heard the term of the disappearing thing? That thing that was supposed to appear and never appear, i.e.
No.
trips, dates, dinners,
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
that kind of shit. Or maybe a motherfucker's car. Yeah, it's in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
All of that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get the misrepresenters too. People saying, you know, this is who I am, this is what I have, this is what I can offer you. But, you know, the flip side of that is none of that shit really exists, or it's not really good.
Well, I mean, honesty is not always going to get you where you need to go. So sometimes you have to embellish. I mean, does embellishment, I guess embellishment, yeah, qualifies as a lie, right?
Yes, absolutely. Definitely.
So what lies have you expected to be told?
What lies have I expected?
Yeah, because usually now, I mean, you look at it, most relationships or relations involve an individual. One individual is always waiting for the other shoe to drop. That means that, okay, I know this motherfucker's gonna lie to me, so I'm just, you know, you have expectations of the lie. So what would be the most expected lie that you could gather that could be told to you for some pussy?
Shit, probably I love you.
Wow. Motherfuckers play with love like that? No wonder people getting shot, stabbed, killed, battery acid,
And
gasoline,
that's
all kinds of shit going on.
what unquote niggas don't understand. Like, you playing with people's hearts out here. Like, you know, if you just want to smash and dash, you should lead with that.
That reminds me of the Thin Love. You went over the Martin and Bobby Brown movie they were in. What is it? Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Yep.
Yeah. When you told him, yeah, you're gonna have to tell her you love her.
Guys will go to that extent
Wow,
just to get some.
that's scary. I guess they're willing to tell you they I do too. They do to walk you down the aisle to get it, huh?
That's going a bit far, but I guess it has happened.
Wow.
I'm sure that hasn't happened to me per se.
Won't
but,
be me.
Yeah, that's a bit too much. I don't know who is able to hold the lie that long, but people get in relationships all the time with someone's representative.
You can keep
You
that
know, you
nasty ass snatch.
wow, why the snatch got to be nasty? Well, the dick can't do
If I got
that.
to tell you before God that I do about something that I don't, that's some dangerous. That must be what masterpiece that you got that killer pussy, killer pussy, killer pussy. Yeah, the motherfuckers willing to do that. That's dangerous. That's too dangerous for me. So you can keep that. That means I've compromised every ounce of integrity that I have for myself. Yeah.
So
Something
you
that's
don't
gonna
think
cost me
guys
later.
get married for coochie?
Hey man, I'm hearing it now. I mean, I've heard it. I'm sure I've heard like you heard it tell about Moby Dick. Yeah, I've heard it, but I've yet to witness it.
I think the most common, I don't know if we can call it a lie, but it's those things that guys say that force you to read in between the lines.
Mm.
And I
Oh,
think a lot of females fall for that.
school is in session. What are those things? Give me an example. Or give the audience an example.
It's like when you go into a situation, any type of situation, and whatever it is that you desire may not align with where the other person is.
Mm-hmm.
And they are expressing to you that they are not where you are, and you as a woman believe that you can guide him to that place, or you can wait it out.
Oh wow! So you're looking to change the leopard stripes?
Yeah. I think that happens more times than it doesn't. People find themselves in situationships where you are living like a married couple, or you're doing all the things like you're in a relationship, when in reality, when you ask that one question, what are we? You're just kicking it. You know what we doing, Shawty? You the one
Mm.
I call when I need that midnight snack.
Oh, the booty calls.
I mean, it could be booty calls, it can be early in the morning calls, it could be going on a date. You know, a lot of times it's not just a booty call. Sometimes guys will wine and dine you. They'll sleep with you, but at the end of the day, it's not considered a relationship to them. Spend money, take you on trips.
Well, I've said that before. I mean, money means, well, usually the values are different between the men and the women. Coochie in the box, pussy, that's your value, or usually the last thing that you are, quote unquote, should be giving. And the man's worth or earnings or what he has to bring to the table, i.e., monetarily, time, that kind of thing, usually becomes a prerequisite, sort of a lessened commodity. Just because you want to be with me, this is what you got to do to get me, which I really feel like is a bad thing, because shit, an individual stepping to you should be more than enough if you like that person. And honesty should be one of those magnanimous things that could drive relations, friendships. But
But how many people in relationships are actually friends?
well, I mean, you got to think about it. The conversations are usually different with friends because we were trained to do it that way. We were trained to believe that, and I'll say this is usually us as black people, that a man and a woman can't be friends without being intimate. And that's been drummed into our heads because of the things that the majority of us have seen in our lives, whether we've come up in homes usually with single parents, i.e. single mothers. And a lot of times the single mothers may have a few friends that say, this your Uncle Charlie, this your Uncle Mikey, this your Uncle John. And the whole time, them was her niggas. You know, those were her rotation. And those are the dudes that lied to get that pussy. Whether they were buying you a bike or buying some food to put in the house. And after a while, you didn't see Uncle Charlie and Uncle Mike and Uncle John and, or whatever anymore. Unless you ran into them out in the street and was just like, hi. And, they looking at you like, motherfucker, you ain't my nephew or niece. But anyway, hey, tell your mama I said hi, I'll call her later. And, now as we adults, we know that shit never happened. That was just some nigga mama was fucking. Yeah. So, with that said and done, the things that a lot of us have seen, we perpetuated that as we went on. That I got a friend, they doing something for me, or we doing something.
But even within a relationship where both people know they're in a relationship, right?
Well, habits are
There's a
forming.
lot of
Habits are forming.
even on the friendship part. Like, I get it. If we're in a relationship and we've already at a certain point in that relationship where we're sleeping together, a lot of times those two people aren't even friends.
Right. But then you got to understand, the friendship lines are different. You're different. You talk differently with your homegirls than you do with your man, and vice versa. That's a rarity to find someone who can say, "Well, we were friends before we were lovers, and we know everything about each other."
I get where you're coming from. I said I wasn't necessarily talking about friends before lovers. I'm just saying building that friendship.
Now, how do you build that friendship? I think you should be able to be flagrantly honest with each other and be able to tell each other, "Hey, look,
listen, everybody
what you want with me?
What I have
What
learned
you want with me?"
with my 40 plus years is that people preach honesty, honesty, honesty. I would just want somebody honest with me, but a lot of people cannot accept honesty.
Or, nor do they want to be honest.
Nor do they want absolutely.
But that should save so much time, even with the hurt. Motherfucker got to stand up there and take it. You ask for it, you got to receive it. But not everybody's going to be able to receive that and heal through it or work through it. I mean, honesty is the thing you got to put the work in to receive, to deal with.
You do, but it has to be a situation where you're allowed to be honesty without prosecution. Because if I'm coming to you and I want to be honest with you about whatever it is, but I feel like I'm going to be persecuted, judged by the person that I'm sleeping with, I'm probably less apt to even be honest.
Well, I mean, come on now. Your guy don't ever want to hear that you was some old gangbang, Really? I mean, that's some shit you gonna probably take to the grave with you, unless he was a part of the situation and accepted you after the bukkake or the cream pie, whatever the fuck you want to call it, happened. That's a whole nother ball game. You can't sit there and say, "Hey, you know what? I was out here on these corners. I was in pussycat position with my hands and legs in the air like this."
Well, again,
on my back.
Not everybody wants that honesty.
Yeah, but
so how does the other person know where to draw that line, though?
Listen, I'll say it like this. Those are haphazards that happen with the job. Usually a pimp marries his bottom bitch at the end of the run that they have, and he already knows and accepted her, and he was already in a relationship with her. He told her straight up from the beginning, "I don't want nothing but some fucking money from you, and I'm going to take care of you by giving me that money. And everything else, we're going to talk about it. I'll make sure you get food and clothes and all of that good stuff, and we can chase your dreams later." I get that. But we talking about square folks, they're not going to do it. They rarely want to tell you about the abuses or the atrocities they've endured in their young lives that make them the people that they are today. I.e., niggas telling lies to get pussy. That shit is, to me, and I'm just speaking in third party, because ROMELLO don't really dabble in this, so I got to be another person to talk about this. So usually that's a insecure trait that an individual has, that they're not strong enough to be themselves to say, "Hey, straight up, look, I like you. I'm physically attracted to you. There's nothing more right now, but the sky's the limit, because I'm basing this on the truth that we can have more." So now that that's on the table, if you feel the same way about me, we don't even have to act on it right now. Just know that shit's there. Now figure out whether we like each other before we fall in love with each other.
Yes, that was some real stuff, but that ain't the lines that people get. And I think, this...
You got to come back. Correct me then, damn it.
No, I basing it off of, again, it's situationships that could potentially turn into a relationship. You're not talking about the one night stand thing. I don't think that's how one night stands happen.
Yeah, that's how they happen. I don't give a
You
shit if it's 5 months from now. If a motherfucker investing in that ass, taking on dates and this, that, and the other, his intent is merely to fuck. After he fucks, meaning when he skeets, the whole relationship is gone.
until the
Once
next
he
time.
skeets it right on out until the next time. Yeah. Goddamn.
No, you're right about that. I can agree with that.
Yeah. That ain't no lock in. And it's a shame that there's so many females out here that go for that shit. I'll tell you like this. Stop with the lame ass colloquialisms. I want to get to know you better. I'm gonna tell you like this, woman, you better get to know you. It's gonna take you the rest of your life to do that. Know what you like. Don't seek to know anyone else. Just know what you like in them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's too many people looking though for connection.
Well,
That makes sense.
can I be honest? Can I be
People
honest?
looking- Okay.
Can I? I don't want to offend,
Hey, don't offend.
and I'm gonna speak in third party. The
Okay.
majority, and I'm saying this, the majority of the sisters out here, I want to say something else, but I'm gonna keep it respectful. Fuck this shit. You bitches ain't looking for love. Y'all looking for help. God damn it. You want a motherfucker to date you to end up having to put himself in a position where he's paying your bills, and this is what's going on. You feel that, oh well, if I can make time and I can lay with you, you can help me. That wasn't the discussion.
But okay, we're talking about the lies we're gonna tell.
But
So
that's why
you-
the lies come into play. That's just another segue to tell you why one lie would come into play. That I'm gonna do all this shit for you, and I want to make you smile, and I'm gonna give you a cow and a farm, and we gonna grow strawberries.
If you want to lay with her, I'm looking for some help. You need to understand it. He wants to lay
No,
with her.
we didn't have a discussion. Listen,
But we're talking. Your topic is the lies niggas tell to get this.
yeah, the lies that we tell, well, that they tell to get pussy. What I'm saying to you is this: how we negate the lies is you have to be willing to accept the honesty that if you are approached, that's what we want. So let's start the negotiation
Nigga
to
never-
make it happen or not.
That's
Think about it. How many dates and shit you go out on and so on and so on. And if you're really about your shit and you look, we're going to have an entanglement. I like you. All right, take me on the first date. Let me see what's up. And then one or two things going to happen. While we sitting at the table, I'm going to write a number on this napkin. So you can know what it's going to cost you to be my friend.
That's what
And
you
then we
answered
can
the
move.
question that I asked you. Do
Okay.
niggas only come? Is that the gist of it? Because if that's the gist of it, that's the message we need to put out here to all women. Look, a nigga only come because that is it. He don't want nothing else from you. But what's
Well,
in
you-
between your legs? Is
well,
that
usually
the expectation? Because that I don't believe that. I hear you. Women want help. Niggas need help. But it is what it is. But I don't believe that every woman who is approachable is just okay with that.
Yeah,
But
but
if that's
yeah, that's not usually what happens though. I mean it
but
does,
that's
but
not is that what it is? I just only approach women.
yeah, what I'm saying is this. I don't care who
Yeah.
you are. If you're laying with somebody, you're going to have some sort of attachment.
We didn't get to the last point. I'm asking you a very specific question. Does a man only approach a woman because he only wants to fuck her?
Does a man what again? Repeat that again?
Does a man only approach a woman because he just wants to fuck her?
It starts there. We're primal. It has to be physical.
Okay, so
It's
again,
rarely not physical.
Go ahead.
It's rarely not.
physical. I
It's
get
rarely
that.
not physical.
I get that, and I respect it. Okay, so once a female says, and we're not talking about the ones who need help, not the ones looking for help. Maybe the ones who may have something together and going for themselves.
Mhm.
When you all, before the sex happens, you all have a conversation, and she lays out there where she's at, right?
Uh-huh.
and then your conversation is in line with where she says she's at.
Mm-hmm.
What is the need for the lie? If you all are attracted to one another, you go
Well,
out on enough dates to
but
understand that you all at least on some type of similar wavelength in what you want to do. You that attraction is able to be maintained. Why lie it? And why lie?
okay, so let me put it to you this way. From a man's perspective, a male's perspective rather. Even before it gets to that point, the lie's already been told. Motherfucker's just merely running the route. He's running the route even in being cordial. The introduction to himself. How many people have you met or how many guys have you been with in your life that has presented themselves in one way and ended up another?
All of them.
Thank you. So my point is, if you are the object of desire, you are actually the one in control. So you can negate the lies by setting your intent. What is your intention? If you don't have any intention, if you don't like the motherfucker, if you're not attracted to the motherfucker, there's no conversation that you need to have. The honesty can break, your honesty can break that down because there's no setup at that point. Usually a motherfucker that's on some game, it's like a robber. If you see a robber on the street and you approach him, hey man, what's up? He's going to do one of two things. He's going to put that gun in your face and get you, or he's going to be nothing, and he's going to walk off. So either way, you'll get your answer. The big question lies in you, like it lies in him or was in him when he sought you. Am I good enough for this person? Damn, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. He's already sized you up. He sees you got nice hair, you know, nails. He looks at certain aspects of you that, you know, are merely physical. Then he may watch your mannerisms and say, hey, well, you know what? She's high maintenance. Or she may be beneath my station. This is just some 2 a.m. And then you're approaching kind with whatever that is. So I don't know. I mean, I like I said,
It's
God damn it, we lie to get pussy. Always have, and it will always be that way.
I believe you and I respect it. I guess from a woman's perspective,
I don't though. I mean, you know, I got to put it out there. Damn it.
I hear you.
Never
From
had
my
to.
perspective and my intentions for my own life and where I see myself and the things that I desire out of life. I guess once you get into the situation or situationship relation, whatever you want to call it, it's like, is it worth it then?
Uh-huh.
You know, because even if, from what I'm understanding, what I'm hearing from you is, even once we have these conversations, you're still only catering what it is, you're responding to what I'm saying.
If you're just joining the show tonight, man, the topic is the lies niggas tell to get pussy. Yeah. Once
You know,
again,
conversation going into a relationship, because that's what I would see, is, you know, I'm looking for the lie. I'm looking for the lie. I shouldn't have to look for the lie. If it's just about, or that's my opinion, I shouldn't just be looking for you to lie to me.
so what's the what is the craziest fantabulous lie you've ever heard?
The greatest fantabulous lie?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's not the, I don't see myself with anyone. I don't even know if that, I don't know. That's a great question. There's
Wow.
no one else.
Well, I mean, I can't. That's kind of like I guess that's cliche these days. There's no one else for some people. I guess I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's why I don't even know. But I don't think that lies at this point in my life are that outlandish. It's
Wow.
almost, you know, when you say you're waiting, you said early on, you know, it's like you're waiting for the wool to be pulled off your eyes. I feel like I kind of live in that state. Not that I'm expecting it, not that I want it, not that I'm trying to manifest a lie, but I think I've been lied to so much that the lies aren't even shocking anymore. It's
You
more
ever
shocking.
you ever done any crazy shit when you've caught the motherfucker in a lie?
No.
No crazy reactions.
Other than
No bats
leave.
to cars, no flat tires, no none of that shit.
What I find for me is me leaving, removing myself from the situation hurts way more than busting somebody's shit up.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm.
Because knowing that you still have a person emotionally, there's still an opportunity there.
Keeping doors open, huh? Expressing
Keeping
it,
doors open.
exerting energy.
When you shut it down and someone has no access to you, don't even know how to access you anymore, that hurts a whole lot more.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's how a person knows it's over. You know, if I keep feeding into those emotions, you know, oh, she still feels some type of way about it.
Well, what would be your advice in closing to those that are out here doing this to get pussy?
I mean, advice to the men, I don't really have none. If that's what I can only give advice to women, and that's, I mean, I think you've already said it. You have to know who you are. You have to understand what it is that you truly want. Have to get to know yourself. What do you like? What do you like? Where do you see yourself in a couple years? Is it your intention to look for a husband or have a husband and have a family? Is that what you want? And as you meet these men, the moment they say they're still trying to figure it out, it should automatically be a no for you. If someone isn't where you are right now, they're never going to be where you're going. You need to leave them behind.
Well, there you have it. If you didn't get it tonight, I guess you can get it. You can rewind this thing. And yeah, like I said before, if you like this and you like the show, hey, man, let me know. Leave it in the comments. And yeah, my girl Jay, she was on point tonight. She brought it. She shined some light on the subject of the female perspective of the lies that niggas tell to get some pussy. And going forward, I guess this is going to be a fit. So you can reach out to her too. I guess we here. Thank you, man. Thank you all for tuning in. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with us tonight, and we truly appreciate it. If you want to support the show, you know, you can follow us on IG at the ROMELLO MARCELLOUS Show, Facebook, Patreon as well. Click like and subscribe. Yeah, also on YouTube. If you subscribe on YouTube, you'll get your notifications. You can click in one place and you can see us live right there. Yeah. We really thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you once again. And all you're getting, get you some understanding, get you some growth, get you some peace. And yeah. In all things, love yourself. Because no matter who may say they don't love you, the only thing that matters is that you do. And we love you too. All right? Good night.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the ROMELLO MARCELLOUS Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events. Major show alert! All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you.
Check it out.
You're now rocking with the best.